In my hands, I hold two Transformers. Both of these represent the same character from my favorite Transformer series growing up, but more importantly, they represent one of the worst aspects of Fortnite. Fortnite Season 2 drops tomorrow, and with all the leaks that have come out, I can't help but realize that there's one thing that could ruin the season for everyone. But how do the Transformers tie into this? First of all, this character's name is Hotshot. When I was a kid, everybody wanted to be like Hotshot. He was fast, confident, had amazing potential, and he even took over as leader of the Autobots after Optimus Prime had died. But for the importance of this video, he represents OG Fortnite. This is OG Hotshot, and he has a lot of really awesome features and gimmicks, and that's what gives him his charm and what makes him so cool. And when I was a kid, he was one of the coolest toys to own, but now that I'm an adult, I can realize how many glaring flaws that this figure has. Just like OG Fortnite. I love the original chapter of Fortnite, and to this day, my favorite time to play was between Season 6 and Season 8. But I realized that there were aspects of the game at that time that were not amazing. A lot of the weapons were unbalanced, a lot of my friends started leaving the game because it was getting too hard to play, and gameplay and movement overall was just generally slower than it is now. But even with all of those flaws, Fortnite was still an amazing game to play. There was something that kept most of us attracted to it. There is no other game on the planet that gets updates like Fortnite. And although we've had our dry spells with no content updates whatsoever, when Epic does update the game, generally speaking, they do it right. This is the reason why Fortnite is still one of the world's most popular games, and there's one word that ties it all together beautifully, which is innovation. Innovation by definition means that the game will change and evolve over time, but unfortunately, most players don't see it this way. The key to innovation, at least when it comes to video games, is to not change the game so much that it becomes unrecognizable from what it originally was, just like Hotshot here. This is Transformers Armada Legacy Evolution Hotshot, which I know is a mouthful. I don't care. This figure was released earlier this year, and it takes the original Hotshot toy, but brings it into the modern age. As much as I love the original figure, it was limited because of its gimmicks. It didn't have good articulation, but that's okay because that's what adds to the charm of the figure. This new version is not limited to gimmicks, but at the same time, still pays homage to those original gimmicks that the toy had. Fortnite Chapter 4 is similar to Armada Legacy Hotshot. Chapter 4 seems to embrace more things that make Fortnite unique. One of the reasons why Chapter 3 was so stale for a lot of players is because it seemed like Epic was too afraid to make the game fun. Competitive had a watered down loot pool compared to pubs, and we barely had any updates adding the new weapons in. Not to mention the new weapons that were added to the game in general did not feel as good as the old ones. They felt like reworked versions of those guns, but watered down. Finally, when we did get old guns or items added to the game, it wasn't much, just a little sprinkle of them added in. But look, not all of Chapter 3 was bad. It did add some amazing features like all the new mechanics that we have in the game now. But Chapter 4 feels like more of a love letter to OG Fortnite with some twists. There's a lot of respect paid to OG weapons, and the new weapons that are brought into the game feel really good to use. On top of that, they figured out a way to bring Siphon back to pubs in a fun and unique way, which felt rewarding, and if you remember correctly, Season 6 through 8, my favorite time to play Fortnite, featured Siphon in 2 of those 3 seasons. Finally, some of the new items that they added feel like they could have existed in OG Fortnite, like the hammer.
But wait, Clark, you said that there was one thing that was gonna totally ruin Fortnite Season 2. What is that?
Ironically, the one thing that could ruin Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 2 is the exact same thing that made me buy this figure: nostalgia. Nostalgia is a double-edged sword. Fortnite players have a tendency to obsess over what was rather than enjoy what is. Oh my god, I hate the hammer. The map is so small, the POIs just suck. I just don't feel OG Fortnite was so good. Was it though? Was it really? And look, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I think every change that Epic gives us is a positive. Some of them, I would argue, are net negatives. And I do think that people should be able to criticize Fortnite, but if we're gonna criticize this game, let's do it rationally. Fortnite does not look the same way that it did 5 years ago. The game is constantly experimenting, changing, but there's enough of those original qualities to keep us older players satisfied and to keep the essence of what Fortnite is, what intrinsically makes Fortnite feel fun and make it feel unique from other games. OG Fortnite is never coming back, but that's okay, because what we have now is a far more balanced and fleshed out version of this awesome game that we've all come to love over the last 5 years. But I'm curious to hear what you guys think, because I know that there's a bunch of people right now in the comment section
writing about how mad they are.
And that's okay. I'm looking forward to reading those comments too. But hey, Season 2 drops tomorrow, and per usual, we're going to be streaming during downtime. The stream is actually going to start tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern time. We'll play customs or creative together until downtime starts, and then after that, we're going to play Sons of the Forest and wait for more leaks and the new season trailers to drop. So until then, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and check out this video right here. This video actually debunks one of the biggest mysteries that we've had in Fortnite Chapter 4 so far. I love you guys. I'll catch you tonight. Peace out.